Not trying to be rude or anything, but it's just making those priorities. And some people will get mad. They will get mad and they will fall out of your league, but that's okay. It's okay to lose a few friends along the way if they're gonna drain and suck the life out of you. So you
Hello, and welcome back to Table Talk Niger. On today's episode, the spotlight is on all the phenomenal, hardworking, and relentless women out there. We all know at least one of them. She's a mother, a wife, an entrepreneur, a hardworking student, and a driver even at it. Like she's just every trait.
If that is you, just know that this episode celebrates you as well.
Yeah. Chosen to celebrate our dear sister. Her name is Suur Yakubu-Ayangeakaa. And she's a mother of two. She does not look it. She looks like she's 16.
She is.
I don't know.
Fresh.
I don't know what she does with herself. Well, she'll tell us some of her
Yummy
secrets
mommy.
today. And she's an entrepreneur. She's a PhD student. She's a wife. Like it's the whole package.
She's a businesswoman. Businesses. Wow. Okay.
Some of us are busy looking for one side.
Right, and we have talked about side hustles.
I know,
So this should be a primer in how to have a side hustle.
Yeah, I'm getting myself a side.
People be having two side hustles.
Incomes all over the place.
Okay. And I mean, in this year, this is the time that you would want to have multiple streams of income.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. Okay.
So, Sue, tell us about yourself. Who are you, and what do you find most interesting about yourself?
Like you already said, I'm a mother of two. I'm a wife.
Love the children.
And thank you. And I'm also a PhD candidate working on my dissertation and almost done in a few months here. But I also, thank you. I also own my own businesses, not just one. Businesses.
How do you help people make healthy decisions?
Oh, great. So I started out wanting to be a medical doctor initially, and family happened and I needed to put a pause on that part, but I always was passionate about health and well-being, and so I chose the public health path, and so my doctorate, my PhD is actually in public health with a concentration in health promotion. So having this health and wellness business, it's actually a dream come true because I've seen so much pain and so much hurt, especially in people of color, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, you name them. And it's all related to food and the environment, not just our genes.
Right.
So being able to help people make those choices and tweak, things here and there. It's not just what we put in our bodies, but what we put on our bodies is equally important.
What exactly is this business of yours? What's it called, and what are your range? And we know we can't talk about all your products today, but what are your, what's this range of products that you?
So, like I said, it's health and wellness. So, healthy living from the inside out is our philosophy, and it's called Arbonne, and it is a business that it's an e-commerce type business, and it's completely online. Our motto or our mantra is healthy living from the inside out, and our philosophy is pure, safe, and beneficial. And so it's a company that has its roots. I mean, we have Swiss heritage, and it was started by a biochemist named Peter Mork about almost 40 years ago. Global business. So we're in 6 countries right now: U.S., Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Poland, and the United Kingdom. And so basically what we do is, the whole philosophy behind why he started it was because the cosmetic industry at the time had a lot of chemicals and harmful ingredients that were killing people, basically, or hurting people. And so he had a vision to create everything from plants. So everything that Arbonne makes is completely plant-based. We have a range of products from nutrition to skincare to bath and body and baby care, the full range. If you have skin, we have something for you. And if it's completely gender neutral and age neutral. So the part that I'm most passionate about with this is, the nutrition. I mean, all of it I'm passionate about, and I use everything with my family, just about everything that Arbonne makes. But the nutrition is big, because remember how I said, what we put in our bodies is really important, and the fact that works. The population is sick. Like we have all these health issues,
Mm-hmm.
and so supplementation is key. I know a lot of people think, oh no, I'm just gonna eat right. It's good to eat right, but we can't
Sometimes you
possibly
just don't get enough.
exactly. We
Do
can't
you
possibly
take
get everything.
supplements?
I do.
You do?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Super, super potent. Very
Okay.
good.
And you take, well, I guess
absolutely
you take.
Yes.
I don't.
Okay, so
well,
we have to work
Sister,
on
I'll
that.
be praying for you.
We'll work on that.
I'm barely making it taking my vegetables and fruits.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, that's actually one of the reasons why we supplement. Because for a lot of people who have trouble getting it from diet, it's
Right.
easy to supplement, and
Okay.
there are
Yeah,
ways
it goes
to.
a long way.
Yeah, it does go
All
a
right.
long way, and there are ways to go about it. I have a program called 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond, and that's actually how I came into this
Wow.
business.
Okay.
Yeah, and it helps with, weight management, but that's actually a secondary effect because it's all about nutrient rebalancing. So
Mhm.
when your nutrients are balanced, the toxins are out, the inflammation levels go down, your body resets itself. So your balanced metabolism, your pH is balanced, all of that, and then you begin to shut off the pounds and you're able to maintain. To drink called the Energy Fizz, and it's a B vitamin energy drink, and so this helps you to replace, to kick bad habits like coffee and soda and excess sugar. And so we don't have any artificial sweeteners, refined sugars,
Okay, I
none of
have
that.
to stop you at this point
Go
and
ahead.
confess that. So she gave me one of those fizzy energy drinks, and I was at work recently, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm a little tired," and then I tried it.
Okay.
Oh You
my
did?
goodness,
Yes, it
awesome.
worked.
Oh my
And
God.
I didn't feel because I don't take coffee, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I used to take it. I know what
Mhm.
taking coffee feels like.
Mhm.
So I didn't feel like a surge of energy, but I just didn't feel weak and tired.
Actually, it works with it's a B vitamin energy drink. So the way that B vitamins work is that once they get metabolized or broken down in your body, it releases energy.
Okay.
Yes, and so that's why it's not a stimulant like coffee or some of the
Mhm.
other things, and then you don't get that crash. When you take coffee and you have a
That's true.
coffee high and then you crash at the
You're
end.
just helpless.
You don't get that because it's like this is just vitamins.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Of your community. How like if I'm interested in being getting a business.
Yes.
Do I need a lot of money? Do I need a lot of time? Where do I find people?
Absolutely not. You do not need a lot of money. So with our business, it's actually pretty simple. It only takes it's like $49 to sign up as an independent consultant, and that gives you your website and access to customer service, and
Wow.
you also get 35 to 50% discount as a consultant to be able to shop for yourself. So you're shopping from your own store, and you're getting healthy for yourself and then helping others get
Wow.
healthy, right? And then in doing that, the company rewards you with commission. So this is all commission based. So you're not hauling around products. We don't stock products. We don't carry inventory. So I'm not carrying around products trying to
For
find
sale.
people to sell. So when people are interested, if they need, we're meeting a need basically. So if somebody tells me I struggle, I can't sleep well, I can't breathe properly, I can't get rid of the weight, or I'm underweight, I need to gain weight, all of that, I basically would just introduce them to the nutrition products. And they sign up as preferred clients. So remember I said e-commerce, right? It's very convenient. It's all online in the comfort of your home. And you're getting premium quality products. You just
So-
sign up and the
So
company
does
ships it directly
does the
to you.
company, the agency, help you find people, or that's
So yes,
they train you and how to talk to people?
absolutely. So your website comes loaded. You have trainings on there. They're all
Okay.
on demand. So you can always pop a training, and then we have lots of we actually have a whole media section where you can promote your business online with media, online media. We do have coaches, yes. So for instance, if you decided to sign up today, I would be considered your business mentor, your direct mentor, because you signed up under me, and so I would be able to train you. But we also we're a community, yeah. So you can reach out to anybody within the Arbonne community, and we all help each other out. It's a very
Alright.
beautiful culture.
Let's move away from nutrition
Sure.
to
Beauty products.
beauty products,
Yes.
because I think that is a winner
That's
with
my
any
baby.
woman anytime,
know.
because you rarely
Mhm.
see a lot of women these days that
Without
don't have
makeup.
one makeup or the other, whether it's
Yes.
lipstick or the eyeliner or it's the foundation, we
Yes.
have something on, even if it's a lip balm.
Yes.
well, we have some sort of beauty product.
Just lotion.
Yes. I'm glad you mentioned that because that is, I don't know, between the nutrition and this, I don't know which is the strongest passion. But let me explain. This is harmful ingredients. Now, in this country, there's very little regulation. Okay.
In this country being the U.S.
The United States, there's very little regulations around cosmetics. The cosmetic industry is not
tightly regulated.
So there was an article, news article, ABC, you can Google it, on tested chemicals, think about 3 or 4 years ago. And that research, that article talked about how over the average woman uses 120 chemicals on her face alone every day.
Wow.
Every day. Okay.
It makes me want to wash off my face.
No.
On her face alone. So let's not talk about the shampoo,
body.
the conditioner,
Yeah,
the makeup, and all of that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then in Europe, or the EU has actually banned over 1,400 harmful chemicals and ingredients in cosmetics. The US has only banned about maybe 11 to 14. That's a factor of 100.
Wow.
Yes. And Arbonne, our company, actually exceeds those standards to ban over 2,000 chemicals and ingredients. And all of these are published on the website, so it's a very transparent company. You can go on there and you can look it up and see which harmful ingredients. So I can mention a few. Mineral oil, so that's petroleum products. They're bad for you. It's like wrapping your skin in plastic. It suffocates your skin.
To breathe.
Right. And you're like, no, what is that? Well, that's your baby oil. So mineral oil,
Yeah.
It's straight up
That's your
mineral
Vaseline.
oil, Vaseline, petrolatum. It's in just about 90-something% of the products on the shelf. Okay, that's one.
Wow.
Then we have parabens, we have phthalates. Parabens are preservatives that are in our lotion, in our cosmetics.
Help them stay on shelf.
Yes, and some parabens have been linked to cancer. So our company doesn't use any parabens, period.
Right.
Then you have phthalates. Phthalates are color stabilizers, and they're in just about everything to stabilize the color so it doesn't turn a certain a certain color. And those things also are harmful to us. So you won't find any of those. And then our deodorant, for instance, doesn't have any aluminum in it. And so, it's
Do you use
aluminum.
this?
I do use this, yes. And
You don't
so
have sprays. You only have stick deodorant.
this is a stick deodorant, yes. It's a stick deodorant. We do have some spritz for other things, but the deodorant is a stick, yes.
Okay.
And it's shea butter and, it's shea butter.
And so because you use this, and I'm only talking about, well, it's
Yes.
good that you brought up deodorants because I was reading about the aluminum and how it's harmful and sometimes cancer causing, and it blocks your, it clogs your pores and everything. And I don't want to use deodorant that is not effective because, I mean, then what's the point? So you use this.
I do, yes. And yes,
And it is foolproof for all sweat and everything.
you do sweat. You do. You
Okay.
can sweat.
So
And
it's not
different
an
people,
antiperspirant.
right?
Okay.
So, yeah. So,
Okay.
the thing with deodorant is, we're all different. There's some of us, what they call the sweaty betties. You do sweat, but you just have to wipe and reapply.
For my Ninja folks, is bio.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So, yeah, but this particular one, we actually just came out with a new one. The shea butter one is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
All right.
A little. So what's the cheapest product you have? Like if I were to be interested in buying something from you, because people hear this and they're like, oh, I'm sure it's expensive. I'm sure I'm gonna have to spend $100.
Oh no. So here's what I always say. I often say, well, if you were going to get something organic, something pure, something that it's valuable for you, it's not going to be cheap. I don't know. You remember how we used to be like, oh well, if it's expensive, it must be good, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But at the same time, I want to say these are affordable. I'm not going to say they're cheap, but I'll say they're affordable, and here's why. We have discounts. You know what you use that you consider good. They're not cheap either. It's the makeup. The good makeup is expensive, right?
Right.
Pull it up right next to Arbonne and compare it with your 35% discount or your 20% discount as a preferred client. You get 20 to 40% discount, and you see that it evens up.
So we've talked about your business and one of your businesses, and I want to move to I want to turn it in a different direction now. Sure. And you are a busy woman. You have your career, you have your school, you have your family, and the challenge that not just ministry, and the challenge that a lot of women, modern day women, have is finding that balance, work-life balance, family life, career balance. How do you do it?
I have to say that it's very challenging, but you have to find that balance. It's very, very important as women. Self-care is really important, and prioritizing has helped me. And because I'm a person of faith, and so for me, being able to get that balance comes from my place of faith, and I cannot overemphasize how important it is to plan. So I write out everything, I plan out everything for the most part. I put it on my phone, on my phone calendar. And also being an early riser helps me. Like I don't
waking up early.
Oh yeah,
5 a.m. club.
5 a.m. club.
4 a.m. for me.
Whoa!
I need to be up between 4 and 5.
All you overachievers, like,
well,
okay.
I often say there's not enough time, not enough hours in the day.
Right.
So if I'm not able to get to get up early, I'm not able to pray, and I need to be able to set the atmosphere for the day, and be able to think, and then get on the road, because I need to be out of the house, between 6:30 and 7, somewhere in there. But
so really, you're intentional about everything that you're doing.
I try to be, and it can be exhausting. It can be exhausting. I make it a point. Okay, at 8 p.m. or 8:30, this is family time. I have to FaceTime, call my kids, call my husband, so I can talk to my family and see them.
Okay.
And then when we're at home, then okay, in the evening, this is family time. I need to switch off.
Do something.
Get dinner.
Okay.
Settle with the kids. So it's hard. And then I've also been putting my phone on airplane mode quite a bit. So unplugging.
Look at that.
Sometimes you have to unplug.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to those messages. I'm not
Just
gonna.
yet.
All the pain.
You can wait.
Like, yeah. So I turn it off. I put it on airplane mode just so I can get this work done, and then I put it back on. And then and I prioritize. I'm like, okay, that I don't have to respond to that right now. I don't have to respond to that. It's okay. People understand. And then later I can be like, I was really busy with this, but hey, how can I help you?
Right.
And being, trying not to be apologetic about it. We just
women apologize a lot for everything,
right? But we don't. If you think about it, we don't really owe anybody anything.
No.
We have to. We tend, because I used to be a pleaser, and it was running me ragged. And so it's not trying to be rude or anything, but it's just making those priorities. And some people will get mad. They will get mad, and they will fall out of your league. But that's okay. It's okay to lose a few friends along the way if they're gonna drain and suck the life out of you. So
you talk about the fact that it's hard. Now, has there been any time or any point in time where you felt like, okay,
yes,
I'm not gonna make it.
Yes.
Go.
I give up. I'm gonna throw in the towel.
Yes, there have been many times. In fact, there was a time when I was like, God, did you really call me to do this business? And I can't. I mean, I have to. I'm just gonna have to put that aside right now because I need to face school and my family, because I was really overwhelmed. There have been times when I decided that's it, but then I always remember I'm not a quitter. It's okay to hit pause. So I gave myself permission to hit pause. Yeah, to be able to pause my business, just put it on the back burner for a little bit and face the other things that are more pressing priorities.
Urgent.
Yes, more urgent.
All right, and in talking with you, I know that you spoke about the fact that your mom was this consummate businesswoman, and you learned a lot from just watching her do stuff, and she has given you those skills, and those she has given you those parameters within which you work. What advice would you have for women out there who want to do something similar to what you're doing, or are doing it and just need that encouragement to help them along their way, to push them further down the line, or even young girls who are about to start? What is that advice you have for them, that that word to say, hey?
What I would like to say is, don't get discouraged, okay? And give yourself permission to rest and take self-care. It's okay to say no. That is one thing that I had to learn. Because don't take on more than you can bear. Because there can be a lot on your plate. But if you take on too much that you can chew, then you break down.
You wear yourself out.
Yes.
You should know.
And when
your limits.
And it doesn't help anybody when you break down. So I would say it's okay. You can be that phenomenal woman. You can do it all, but prioritizing and planning is key. And give yourself permission to take breaks and have self-care. Have a day set aside where you do nothing, unplug completely, and even if it's just for half a day, I know you'll be like, "There's no way." When your kids take that nap, you can take a nap, or you can just unwind. Yeah, even if you cannot sleep, you can afford to sleep. It's okay. It's okay if the sink, stays full for one night. The house isn't gonna burn down. I have to tell myself that. Yeah, because I'm an OCD with the kitchen and the bathroom, and I almost, ran myself mad. But I had to tell myself it's okay.
Right.
The house will not burn down if the bed isn't made. You should always do it if you can, but if it means throwing the sheets all over so you can keep your sanity, I've done that before. Okay.
Amen,
So
sister.
give yourself permission.
Amen.
To rest.
Oh Lord, it's been so nice having
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
Thank you, Sue. We really appreciate you for your time. Thank you for sharing nuggets that could help us and help other women out there.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if we invite you, you'd come back to Table Talk.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope it comes back soon. And
So-
if you're interested in any from product.
Right, I was just about to say that. We
Yes.
would have a link under the video, and it will lead you directly to her website, and you can visit her store and be sure to buy stuff
Yeah.
and sign up.
And if you want to sign up to be a distributor, you
Why
can sign
not?
up under her.
Thank you.
Right.
Well, thanks for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right. Bye. Okay.
Jane, go. You know our boy is calling you. Wherever it is, our boy is calling you. Let me go home. It's 8 p.m.
How are you going to go home?
Send him soup.